Mayor Wu's Housing Accelerator Fund is the one concrete local example cited in a recent Boston Globe article looking to define a newly popular term in public policy discussions: social housing. A deeper look at that fund reveals that a lot of social housing's challenges can be found in the gaps between that fund's operations and how advocates in the article present the idea. Here is what the article says about the fund. In Boston, the city's $100 million Accelerator Fund, which seeds new projects, arguably has characteristics of social housing, experts said, because it involves public money taking the place of private investment. In the article, State Rep Mike Connolly does a good job presenting a standard vision of social housing, where public money ends reliance on conventional, traditional, market-driven financing options, and housing construction is funded by government efforts that don't have to return a profit. That vision stands in sharp contrast to Mayor Wu's Accelerator Fund, according to reporting, City Hall press releases, and city officials' testimony to the City Council about the fund. According to Boston Globe business columnist Shirley Luang in an article published back on May 5th, the fund was the brainchild of Alex Shing, who runs Cottonwood Group, a private equity real estate firm based in Los Angeles, and known locally for building the Echelon Seaport residential towers and taking over the St. Regis building. Shing pitched the idea to Mayor Wu and Boston Housing Authority Chief Kenzie Bach at a meeting in 2024 as a way to keep alive the plan to redevelop Bunker Hill public housing complex in Charlestown. Now, that plan is a public sector helmed effort which calls for 15 new apartment buildings with 2,699 units, 1,010 replacement public housing units, plus another 1,689 market rate units. The result of all that work, the fund made a $50 million investment that pays for just one building with 268 units. That will join two other buildings with 368 units that are already under construction. That leaves 12 buildings and 2,063 units to be built. And at the latest building's price per unit, the cost would be enormous. It would be almost $1.4 billion for the whole project, and the city would have to put up $385 million of that. That enormous cost comes at a time when Boston and other local governments are seeing tightening budgets and underscores the enormous distance between Connolly's vision and Wu's real-world example. This project illustrates that no matter how you define it, social housing faces serious challenges.